So I'm pretty sure most of you know that a lot is going on in Yemen right now. And this episode is going to summarize all that is happening. So it all started in 2012 when former President Ali Abdullah Saleh left office and handed his power down to his vice president at the time, Abdrabba Mansour Hadi, which I apologize if I did mispronounce. And despite these two serving in office with one another, they are on opposite sides of the continuum of Islam, as Saleh represented the Shia minority, whilst Hadi represented the Sunni majority. And the Shia did not want to lose their influence in the country, so rebel groups such as the Houthi militant groups threatened the safety of the country while spreading their influence all over. And this went so far to the point where Hadi was forced to going into hiding in Saudi Arabia. So when the Saudi government heard about this, they formed a coalition with other countries in the Middle East, along with strong support from both the United States and the United Kingdom. And the reason for this was the fear that the Shia influence from Yemen would affect Saudi Arabia. And the Houthi militant groups additionally received strong support from Iran, where the predominant religion is, you guessed it, Shia Islam. So really, this is just a religious war between the governments of both Saudi Arabia and Iran, which is taking place in Yemen and destroying the lives of countless people inhabiting there, simply because of the militant groups wanting to spread their influence there. Saudi Arabia has done a lot to stop the influence, including conducting airstrikes to Houthi-dense locations, which are responsible for destroying countless locations valuable to life, including hospitals, homes, and countless others. So many of the videos that you do see online highlighting the effects of this crisis involve individuals looking for bodies after the airstrikes have occurred, and many of the victims that you do see being found are children and adults, and you can notice that they look especially malnourished. And if that's not enough, terrorist groups such as Al-Qaeda have taken advantage of the conditions in Yemen and have also conducted acts of violence against many citizens. And you can only imagine that only worsens the problem. And the countless bombings that have taken place there are the source of many individuals' source of shelter and food being taken away. And so even if the individuals weren't to die from the airstrikes, they are likely to die of something such as starvation. And this is why when you look up many Yemeni children online, you can find children who look very malnourished and in some cases even starving. Now, the fact that it's so common to find these videos and pictures showing individuals in such critical conditions gives us a deeper look into the living conditions of Yemen, which involves 80% of its current population, or around 24 million people in need of humanitarian aid. And that is why this crisis has the name of the worst humanitarian crisis in the world. And if you found this video informative, please consider following both on here and my Instagram @_0base with a 0.